No, 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 wait. Is the buyer constantly just deleting your voicemails? Are you not getting any phone calls back? Maybe it has something to do with the message. Some people leave a long-winded message that has no call to action. It's important to remember what you are selling on the voicemail. You are selling engagement and you are selling that phone call back. If you have a long-winded message that doesn't get to the point and doesn't move the needle forward, then you are doing yourself a disservice and you might as well just be throwing notes in the ocean. I'm gonna go over some voicemails in this video that sell engagement. If you like the video, fantastic. Take notes on these voicemails. If you don't like the voicemails that I'm gonna say, come up with your own, and remember, just have some call to actions. You don't have to say exactly what I say or do exactly what I do. I assure you though, when I'm working in a BDC and internet department where I'm sitting on the desk, I get a lot of phone calls back. Voicemail number 1, I like to reference the initial progress that the buyer's made. If the buyer's gone to XYZ lead provider, I acknowledge XYZ lead provider and I let them know that I can help them. I also make sure that I say my phone number slow a couple different times so the buyer can write it down. I'm also very cognizant of the fact that they might not actually be listening to my voicemail and they might be reading it either on their cell phone voice transcription, Google Voice, or a service like that. So let's just, for argument's sake, say the buyer went online and they found a vehicle on XYZ lead provider. Hey buyer, it's Kyle and I work with XYZ lead provider. I just wanted to thank you for going to their site and picking out a vehicle. I love working with you guys. Such a great site. They make it so easy to buy a vehicle. Hey, I got that car you want and some other vehicles like it as well. Give me a call back as soon as you get the chance, please. And then say the phone number slow a couple different times. On the first voicemail, I didn't do it in that example. On the first voicemail though, I'm probably also gonna say the name of the dealership. I'm gonna say where I'm from. That's voicemail number 1. Now, here's where I'm gonna get into the gray a little bit. On voicemail number 2, maybe I'll say the dealership, maybe I won't, because I just said it on the first voicemail. So here's voicemail number 2. Hey buyer, it's Kyle again. I got your email. It looks like I have the vehicle that you're looking for and some other vehicles like it as well. I also got some specials that are a little time sensitive. Give me a call back as soon as you get the chance, please. Say the number slow a couple different times. Here's another voicemail. This one's also a little bit out of the box, and I learned this one from a group in the Northeast. I was thinking about saying your name, but I actually think you'd rather, you're a humble group. I won't mention it. Hey buyer, it's Kyle. It looks like I have that vehicle that you're interested in, and I set some time aside for you to see it at 6:15 this afternoon. If that works out for you, great. Just give me a call. If it doesn't work, give me a call as well, and I'd be more than happy to adjust. I just want to make sure that you have the first opportunity to see the vehicle. It's been said that you don't sell an appointment on a voicemail. That's not really selling the appointment. It kind of is. I'm just trying to get you to engage, though. Here's another one. Hey buyer, it's Kyle from the dealership. I got some additional information for you. Give me a call back as soon as you get the chance, please. Now, whenever I say this is Kyle from the dealership, what usually happens? If the buyer calls me back, and they call me back a lot, they go, which dealership are you from? Sell the engagement, sell the phone call back. Look, these buyers are emailing everybody in town. Just assume that. So the first time, on the first voicemail, acknowledge the provider, acknowledge your store, acknowledge what they've done. If that doesn't work though, it's time to mix it up. Maybe you drop the dealership name. Maybe you drop the lead provider name on voicemail number 2 or 3. What I'd like you to do after this video, and you could click the link at the end and there's gonna be an example of a bunch of different voicemails, come up with 3, 4, 5, 6 voicemails that are your go-to, to where you don't have to repeat yourself, to where you can mix things up. Remember what you're selling? You're selling that engagement. You're selling the call back. You do not want the buyer just to hit delete. Get them to engage. Make these voicemails count.